Hello. Now we will perform the 3D model for the product from the fifth PDF tutorial from the Tech Hub project. So let's see what it contains. The fifth product is the desk organizer. It's a box for some pencil and other tools that we use to write or make some write. Okay, let's see what is this. It's a cloud desk space organizer. Okay, so it's a little desk organizer. Let's make a 3D model for this part. First of all, of course, I will go in SolidWorks and start a part. I go to new, take part, say OK, and switch to plain white. Go to sketch, create a sketch, choose a plane, and let's see what first sketch look like. Okay, it's a rectangle with 110 millimeters per 70 millimeters. So I take the center rectangle, start from origin, and say 110 millimeters and 70 millimeters. 70, not 700. Exit and extrude this with 3 millimeters. Okay, rotate, go to feature, take extrude, and say 3 millimeters for this. Okay, we obtain the base for our organizer, and now I will create a lateral sketch, and there I will draw 4 circles. Okay, go to sketch, take sketch command, choose the lateral face, and look perpendicular to it. And there should be 4 circles. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's arrange them. What I know that this circle with this line I want to be tangent. Yes, why? Because I want to have I want to have this type of circle. So don't matter how big is it, I want to start tangent. And same here, I want that this circle with this edge to be tangent, and it start also from here. Why? I want to go tangent to it. Okay, after that, what I know that this circle should be somewhere here. It's a big one, and this should be also big. Okay, now let's arrange them. Yes, let's arrange this cloud. Okay, what I want from this one, this should be the small one, and I put the diameter for it to 20. If it's 20, this should be 40, because I want twice to be bigger twice. Or yes, why it's not constrained? Let's see. Okay, because this should be on this. Hey, the point with this should be constant, and now it's constrained. Okay, let's put the diameter for this. It will be 60, and this will be 45. Okay, and let me see, 60 millimeters from this, 63 to up of this. Here will be a point, yes, in this quadrant, in order to can put the dimension, and I will use 65 millimeters. 65. I want that to go there. Yes, and it will be a little bit smaller. Because I put the diameter. It should be bigger. 50. Yes. And let me try to move this here, and this move here. So it will be something like this. Okay, and now just put dimension from here to here to be 25. From here to here to be 35. Yes. From here to here to be 5 millimeters, and this from here to be 30 millimeters. This is my cloud, and now just trim the rest of the elements. So from here to here a line, from here line, and here a line. What I don't need that part, I don't need this part. Yes, carefully just cut what we don't need. I don't need that, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, and of course I don't need this, don't need this, and don't need this. And I have a closed cloud contour. Yes, go to features and say extrude this feature, and of course up to surface and just show the opposite surface. Okay, and now I obtain this, and from here I just can cut. If I want to cut, I can cut it with same profile and just keep it like this. Yes, I can use a shell. Yes, but shell like this. So I will use a rectangle in order to cut it. So I will use a shell and say 3 millimeters. Well, yes, 3 millimeters. Here is too small to do that 3 millimeters. So if I can do that, I just make a rectangle from bottom, yes, and say I want that you cut this cloud like this. And let's make sure that I'm not go through that line. Go back to sketch and say this should be on 95 and it should be 64 like this. And let's cut this. Because I make it from bottom, I don't say to this to cut from sketch. I say offset and say 3 millimeters. So the cutting will start from 3 millimeters and go through all. Yes. And now I just inspect if I like what I obtain. Here will remain this, it's okay. And there it's, let's see if it's okay. Yes, 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 it's okay. Good. And now just make the compartmentation, and it will be, let's see how we do compartmentation. I will do some compartmentation, not like in tutorial, and of course you can do your self compartmentation how you want. So just make the 3 millimeters, 3 millimeters, yes, and let's say this will remain 25 millimeters, yes. And of course I can do all from same sketch, and here let's say I can do another compartmentation here, yes, and of course another from center to here, not midpoint, sorry, coincident, yes, and say this should be 3 millimeters, this should be 3 millimeters, and that's it. That's my compartments. And just go to feature and say extrude to this one, and go here and show this one and this one to go compartmentation, and go until where? Until 45 millimeters. No, let's go 44. Yes, good. Now it's good. Okay, and we can do some fillet on these edges, fillet of 2 millimeters, maybe. Yes, and just select all edges between. Yes, and just select the edges in order to make a fillet on it. carefully select all the edges that create our corners. Yes, and just check if all of them are selected. Not. Now I think all of them are. Okay, and obtain this. Yes, with fillet of 2 millimeters. Good. After do that, just change the appearance. Say we will do it from plastic, medium gloss, and it will be, in my vision, it will be blue one. Yes, and I want all, not all of it should be blue. So I will do blue just this face. Yes, and of course I want to do blue again this face. Yes, just these two faces. The bottom one I want to be, let's say, green. Yes, and also just faces. And now coming and make black this one. Yes. And also I want to do black this one. And rest I want to remain like this. Yes. And save, and this will be desk organizer. Desk organizer. Good. That's it. It was a simple part, and of course you can change or customize this organizer how you want in order to meet your expectation, your dimensions, or your shape of cloud and so on. Thank you for watching, and see you to the next tutorial. Bye.